Archuleta's new superintendent, Dr. Kym LeBlanc-Esparza, is currently on a listening tour with a goal of reaching 3,000 people within the community by Christmas to help her build a 3 to 5 year strategic plan. So far, she has met with the entire Archuleta School District staff, student groups, 4-H, Chamber of Commerce Business Group, Chamber of Commerce board members, Pagosa Lake Property Owners Association, and Pagosa Springs Medical Center staff. We asked Dr. LeBlanc-Esparza why she felt like it was important to meet with so many different sectors and groups from the community.
Well, I think part of it, everybody's got a different lens. We've got a medical team here that definitely, some folks have kids in our school district, some folks don't. Some folks move from out of state. Some folks have lived here their whole life, and they all have that perspective that when we ask, what do you value? When we ask, what are you proud of? When you ask what our challenges are, everybody's walked a different line of that. And so the nice thing is, as you bring all of that together, you get this collective wisdom of our community to say, what do we believe kids need to know and be able to do? And how do we prepare them for their future? Knowing what we know about what's going to be demanded of them in future professional pathways, how do we get them ready for that? And so I think by asking different folks throughout our community with those different lenses, we do get a really nice, well-rounded experience and a really nice answer to how do we make sure that we give kids all the things we would want them to have.
We sat in for the listening session at the Pagosa Springs Medical Center, where 7 staff members participated in the discussion. After a short introduction, Dr. LeBlanc-Esparza jumped into questions for the staff in the room. She presented 10 questions altogether, allowing time for discussion between each question and waiting for feedback. So far, the team has noticed some similarities in discussions among different groups, and one thing in particular has been surprising.
I think I'm pleasantly surprised with how many folks are well tapped into what it takes to operate in the 21st century, what demands there will be of our kids, not only in making professional choices of where they want to go, but what's the skill set they have to have. I mean, somebody alluded to it today that they have to compete globally. At one point in time in life, even when I was younger, we didn't think in terms of, I'm going to compete with people globally, not just in my community, not just statewide, not nationally, but globally. And the information age has changed that. And so I think that the surprise for me has been that folks are really looking forward and really looking at how do we give kids experiences that are very different than the ones that we had.
Once the executive team collects all of the community responses, then a small team will synthesize the input, and from there, Dr. LeBlanc-Esparza will build the vision, goals, and a draft strategic plan by August 2021. There is still opportunity to provide input as a parent, community member, or a business owner.
We still have a number of student groups that we're going to listen to. We've got more high school students, we've got middle school students that we want to sit and hear what their perspective is. What are their aspirations? What do they want? We've got plans to talk to faith-based leaders. We have plans to talk to Rotary. We have plans to talk to various professional organizations like Build Pagosa. We've got plans to speak with Chamber of Commerce businesses. We're talking to large employers throughout our community. From there, we're going to take all of that information and really categorize it, really put it into a database that we can shape and really look for patterns and themes within it that tell us sort of the will of the community.
If you would like to see the schedule for the listening tour, tune in to the Archuleta School District's website.